Hello, so I'm going to be talking about a series of AI tools for all types of different scenarios to help you get things done faster. Now, before I do that, let me just say I do believe that AI is a helpful tool to help you get things done if used correctly. So after you're clear on what you're trying to accomplish, how you plan on getting there, so on and so forth, then that's when you can use AI for assistance. So, like I said, I don't think AI is a substitute for solving problems, at least for the day, but it's there to help. So, I'm going to start with some of the easier AI tools first that are out there. Let's start with a tool I call the Ask and You Shall Receive tool. And we're going to be using Bolt today to build a word search app. So I don't know about you guys, but when I'm at the airport or when I'm at the doctor's office and I just want to waste some time for a few minutes, I like to play little games on my phone. But a lot of the times I don't like the games that are offered, so I'll just use an AI tool to create my own game. It just helps time fly by. What I don't think you should use this particular app for is if you want to build an app or create a website or something where you're selling a product, especially if you plan on collecting sensitive data or information from your customers. We're not 100% sure what the security implications are using AI that way yet. So I don't think it's the best idea on any platform. But like I said, we'll start with the easiest one. We'll do something simple just so you can get an idea of what it's like and how you can use it to your benefit. Okay, so here's Bolt. It's Bolt.new. And so as you can see here, some of the ideas or examples that they give you for what you can use Bolt for is building a mobile app, starting a blog, creating a dashboard with charts, so on and so forth. You can use this service free, but then you can also pay for it too if you want more advanced capabilities. So I did remove a lot of my previous searches because I wanted to start this from scratch. And like I said, I'm going to build a word search game. So here's what I'm going to type in. So I'll say, I want to build a search app, word search game app, and we'll just let it do its thing. So as you can see, it's starting to come together. It's over here to the left, to my left at least, and it's telling you exactly how they're going to do it. Interactive click and drag word selection, timer functionality, smooth highlighting animations. They're telling you what colors they're going to use, rounded corners, elegant game stats display, so on and so forth. So right now it's building it out. Okay, so after it gets done building out what you asked for, and it explains to you what they did, it tells you this is how it's built, and it gives you a short overview of how they built it. So, created a comprehensive word search game with beautiful design and smooth gameplay, multiple difficulty levels, real-time scoring, so on and so forth. Okay, that's great. Let's try it out. So I'm going to go easy just so we're not sitting here all day doing it. Let's do easy, new game. So great. So that's how it looks. So it gives you your stats. They give you a little score they put on there, a timer. Congrats, you did great. It even tells you how to play. So it's cute. Like I said, they have easy, they have medium, they have hard, depending on what you want to do. So I am going to make some updates here on this. There are a couple things I actually want to do. But before we get to that, here's what it looks like. You can click on the preview here. Sorry, I clicked around and got lost for a second. But anyway, you can click on the preview, and that's how the game looks. But you can also click on the code, and it shows you how it looks. And the reason why I'm saying this is because even if you have no technical background whatsoever, you're not familiar with coding at all, it's good to go through and just kind of look at some of this just to get an idea of the functionality and how it's being built. The way I like to do it is I like to use this website called Claude, excuse me. The way I like to do it is I like to use this app called Claude, and I'll go through clusters of coding and I'll type in and say, hey, what does this code mean? And I'll actually go over Claude next, so that'll be in the next video. So we'll look at that. But don't quote me on this, but I believe, actually, let me find out. So yes, I just confirmed that Bolt.new uses Claude as its AI model for code generation. So we're going to go over Claude in the next video, but I just wanted to give you an idea because this is something super simple. So I just kind of wanted to show you what it looks like and how you can use it to, build up a game or a dashboard or a task app, whatever the case may be, just something very simple. And in the next video, I'll show you how I search up what this type of code means so that I can get an understanding at least of what is happening on the back end when I get this. So, okay, this is okay, but I want to spruce it up a little bit. So I'm going to tell it to add a reward point system to it. Add a rewards point system to the game because I want to earn rewards, or maybe I want an idea for my own app that I want to work with a developer to build. And I'm thinking, you know what? I want people who play these games to actually earn rewards so they can use the points towards gift cards or whatever the case may be. So I want to get an idea of what that looks like instead of just the game. So let's take it a step further. We're going to add the rewards points to the game. The faster the player completes the word search, the more points they earn and the more points. And then I put the most points a player can earn in a game is 100 points for easy, 500 for medium level difficulty, and 1,000 for difficult level. So that's what I want to see. So let's do that. So while you're sitting here, you can also, while you're in preview mode, I like to flip over to code mode and you can actually watch. So now that it's done all that, it's going to explain to you how they implemented the comprehensive rewards program, so on and so forth. So they're going to explain to you how they implemented the rewards program. So speed-based, difficulty levels, just like I asked for. The reward tracker is there, so that's great. So the system creates an engaging progression where players are motivated to improve their speed while maintaining the core word finding gameplay. So that's good. Okay. So they did what I asked. Easy is 100, medium is 500, hard is 1,000. And you can see under the app section of the file, you can actually see the points section here where it updated. So easy up to 100 bonus points, medium up to 500, hard up to 1,000. Something else I want to do too while we're here. All right, I asked them to add an option for the background to be white or dark mode and adjust the supporting colors accordingly. Let's see what it does. And while you're doing that, like I said, you can go to the code and just take a look and see what it's doing. And so you can see where the color adjustments are happening. It's doing what I'm asking for. It's amazing how so many adjustments have to be made from just that one little question. And there you have it, and you can see how those changes have been made. I still have my 100, 500, 1,000 point scale. My rewards are still there. There's the um, dark mode there. I can switch it to white. I can switch it to dark, and then it adjusts the colors accordingly, which is exactly what I wanted. The reason why I'm showing you this is, of course, it's pretty simple to just type things in and get a result, but it's important to know which tools are good for what. And I use this word search example for Bolt because this is exactly the app I would use for something like this. I wouldn't use this to, like I said, build out a complicated site or anything like that. And they tell you exactly what they're there for. This is something that you would use for simpler tasks. And it's extremely user friendly, and you don't need a technical background for it. Like I said earlier, I think it helps to get an idea of what's happening in the background, especially if you want to start learning how to code or anything like that. I think it's important to learn and understand and take your time to read those lines of code or to use an app like Claude to show you exactly what it means, which is what I'm going to go over in the next video. So yeah, if you want to create something that's a simple game or a task list or a journal or blog, something like that, Bolt.new is, I suggest it. I highly, highly suggest it. It's super user friendly. I'd say it's probably one of the easiest AI apps in the game right now. I'm really enjoying using it. I'm learning more about it. And it's just a fun little tool to use. I'm really enjoying it, and I think you will too. So there will be a series of these topics that I'm going to go over, but I'm going to start with some of the easier apps first, and then get into some of the more difficult apps that you may use to build a website or that you may use to start a business. But other than that, that's all for now.